This year, COP29 will be held in Baku, the capital of Azerbaijan, marking the second in a series of 3 COPs hosted by the troika of the United Arab Emirates, Azerbaijan and Brazil. These 3 countries combined are the 4th largest oil producers after the United States, Russia and Saudi Arabia. Much has already been said about Petro states hosting back-to-back climate conferences. Also, the record attendance of fossil fuel lobbyists at COP28 in the UAE raises the question, is COP being overshadowed by fossil fuel interests? The UAE consensus at COP28 was a letdown on that front. The use of the term phasing out all fossil fuels was bitterly debated at the summit, and so was the proposal of peaking of fossil fuels by 2030. The final text even dropped the term phase down and settled with the weaker version, transition away from fossil fuels. Natural gas, which is also a fossil fuel, was given the tag of transitional fuel. Now take the case of Azerbaijan, where 64% of the economy depends on fossil fuels, found Carbon Watch. Last year, oil and gas production alone accounted for nearly half of Azerbaijan's GDP and over 92.5% of its export revenue, according to the US government's International Trade Administration. The fossil fuel lobby, to stay afloat, is also pushing expensive and unproven technologies like carbon capture, utilization and storage as they continue to emit at present rates. Meanwhile, developed nations like the US, Finland, Canada, France, Australia and the UK have stepped up oil and gas exploration, potentially adding 12 billion tons of emissions. In a COP which is going to be all about finance, limited funds can be diverted from other effective adaptation and mitigation avenues. Will this COP further fossil fuel interests? We'll just have to wait and see.